How's it going on, guys? And today we're back for episode number 3 of the Bolton Wanderers Football Manager. So if you're excited to please make sure to subscribe, turn those notification bells on, drop a like, go follow us over on Twitch and everything under the sun. So today we are playing against Rotherham and Sunderland. So since we last played against Wolves, we got a 2-1 win against Cambridge, a 2-1 win against Liverpool, a 1-0 draw against Bolton. That was honestly disgraceful that we didn't win that. And we recently just lost 2-1 to Ipswich. So today we're going to be covering the game against Rotherham. As you can see, we are currently struggling with quite a bit of an injury crisis with the likes of Isgrove, who's out for quite some time. Kieran Lee as well, out for quite some time. Aimson, the recent one, who's just been taken with an injury. So we've been struggling with a bit of our depth, but we've managed to get a lot of it back. We as well, in between the last episode and today, we managed to actually get Ellis Sims on loan, which is, I think, a very, very good loan signing, to be honest with you. Really, really excited for him. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So then we're on the right. Right, bloody hell, that is a defensive. Like that's pretty much how they played against us. Is that Ferguson? Is that Nathan Ferguson? It's not. It's Shane Ferguson. I thought for a second it was Nathan Ferguson from Crystal Palace. I know quite a lot of people have got him on. It looks like we've taken the lead. We have Gethin Jones then. Swings one back stick and Bakayoko is there. Hits the post, unlucky, and then Dapo Afolayan is there at back stick to slap it in. What we love to see. As you can see at the minute, we are kind of loitering around the playoff spots. I don't know whether we'll be able to maintain that. I don't, like, obviously we're not like the big spenders of the league. There's a lot of teams who have spent a lot more than us. We're kind of reliant more or less on we're kind of more reliant on other people kind of giving us decent loan deals. I think the one thing that I was kind of most upset about is Josh Sims, because I would have loved to have got him in on a free transfer, but like he's got a damaged spine, so we might look at him in January. He's a very class player, but we'll have to wait and see with that. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I think it could be very, very solid for us. The one thing I'm actually going to do might be a bit risky, but we're going to bring Ellis Sims on for Doyle. I'm going to play him on a target man, and then we're going to push Bakayoko to be a pressing forward. I think that'd be pretty cool for us. I'm excited to see how Sims actually does for us. He was very good in my save. Kachunga's quite tired, so yeah, we will bring Sarcevic on. It looks like we get the second one. Bakayoko, back stick, beautiful delivery by Josh Sheehan, and it puts us 2-0 up then. Very solid stuff. I'm dealing with a little bit of a cold, by the way. For everyone interested, it's not it's not Rona. We take a 3-0 lead then. Absolutely loving life today. So Sims, nice interplay between Gethin Jones and Sars and Sims. And Sims gets a goal in his debut. We love to see it. They've gone 4-4-2 now. They know that they've got to start going for this, but we've kind of just blown them out the park this second half. Brilliant victory there for us then. Even before now, we conceded 3 in injury time. We've had a goal disallowed as well. It's all going off. But that's a great start to the episode then. Right, so we're here for the second game then against Sunderland. Same lineup. Again, I don't really want to be pushing Sims or Johnson. Johnson, pretty much when he's fit again, probably will take Astley's place. But it's hard to drop Astley at the minute. Astley has been very, very solid for us in his time here. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on probably making sure that we do manage to fit Johnson, because Johnson is very solid. Probably our best. Yeah, I'd say probably our best defender at the club. But yeah, so let's get into it against Sunderland. Right, so we have kicked off at the Stadium of Light. I see quite a lot of teams playing like this 4-2-3-1 system in League One. It's just like really, I just find it so strange that like for lower league football, you just always associate it with like that. That's poor. That's really poor. That's just an over the top, and I'm not happy with that. But yeah, it's like you associate it more with like being solid, and I mean, I say we're solid, and we immediately concede. I'm not really happy about that. Like I said though, like we're kind of in this weird position this season where I kind of feel like it's just in a hard position for us to actually, I guess, feasibly make it that we can really push, because like I said, there's too many teams in League One this year who just have money to spend, like show me something, so yeah. So Doyle very much has gone off the boil as well. That's one thing that's kind of pissed me off quite a lot. As we make it, do we make it 1-1? We do make it 1-1. Santos over the back. Doyle slagging him off straight in, scores. Just. I'd even argue that's not over the line, but we take it. But yeah, Doyle hasn't been in as good form as he maybe was in the first game. As we take a 2-1 lead now. Astley over the top. Bakayoko heads it down into Kachunga. Ewan Doyle, he's hearing me, man. He is hearing me. As he makes it a brace for today then. As we have completed the comeback in very fast fashion. But Sunderland have equalised immediately. And it's Neil who's just unmarked. And yeah. Very poor by us, that. Right, I'm going to put on Ellis Sims. MJ's on a booking as well, so I'm going to put Sarcevic on there. A little less solid, but like Sunderland are a good team. I have a lot of skillful players. I'm not risking getting one of the MJ sent off, because we can't really afford that, to be honest with you. As the topsy-turvy game goes on, as we now are losing 3-2. That's really poor, that, by Declan John. That is awful. He's just let his man go. We're going to bring Jay Fitzmartins on. He's been very solid for us off the bench. I kind of guess we've just got to go for it now, if the game would let us. But it looks a little bit like it's all over now. 4-2. They just popped us with long shots, to be honest with you. It's just so disappointing. I mean, Ashley's had an absolute shitter. Oh yeah, shit, we don't have subs, but it was just going so. It's one of those things. Like, I think it was just going far too well for us. Yeah, it just isn't what you want. Sunderland then come out 4-2 victors against us as we move into 9th. I'd argue, to be honest with you, it's a decent enough start for us. I mean, given, like I said, the finances that we don't have, to be above quite a lot of these teams, it's very solid stuff. Yeah, very solid stuff. But we've got to lick our wounds and move on. So the next game that I will come back to you guys for will be... We'll come back in November. We'll try and make a bit more progress. So I'll come back for the FA Cup first round. And either the game against Rochdale in the Papa John's Cup, depending on what we're like. If we beat Port Vale, it might be a case that we might, on 6 points, I might just say we'll FA Cup and against Crewe. But yeah, I think that is a good place to end. So yeah, I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.